Yeah, I think yeah.
Nap time.
Yep, he's down.
Okay, and I will pick him up and drag him along.
Wow.
Right. Let's get on board the sonic assault boat before anything else. Actually, no. Get everyone who's unconscious
Okay.
up first, and then get on board the boat.
So
Hit Zeb with a. Oh wait. Is. Okay, no, he's down. He's just missing. He just has a stump for a hand.
I'm also.
You've got the Skywalker look, basically.
Yeah. I'll hit. Wait, do you have better stim packs, Hilo?
No, I just have.
You didn't go with medic. You went with doctor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go and hit Zeb up with the stim pack. Does anybody else have one?
I
got one.
But I'm unconscious.
Yay, 5 health. Well, it's just a matter of having one because someone else can take it and use it.
Yeah. Just subtract. Somebody else subtract a stim pack, and then Knock will get back up to 1. And then
Yeah,
we can,
I have one in my pack, so I'll just delete that.
Oh, okay.
yeah. And we'll
I'll get back up now.
limp on over to the assault boat, and maybe we should not go head on into stormtroopers next time. Okay? Yeah. That
It
was.
turns out attacking twice your number in stormtroopers is a bad idea.
I don't know, guys. It's worked out pretty well.
I was going to say, it's better than trying to outrun them on foot back to the Winnebago when they're actually actively moving in the same direction. The whole reason we did is because now they're moving the other way to us. We've got ourselves a little bit of time.
We would be running away in a Winnebago. They're not exactly the fastest thing.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone else is complaining. I'm barely hurt.
Well, I mean, I'm not great, but I've had way worse. I'm only half dead.
Slightly dead. Alright, into the ship then.
Yep.
Please.
You open the door and you find another 20 stormtroopers.
Game over. Campaign finished.
Game over, man. Game over.
For real.
No, there will be a stormtrooper in the pilot seat.
We quickly deal with them because there's 5 of us. Well, there's however many of us and one of them.
Yeah. It would not be a particularly hard fight.
Yeah.
Right. At this point,
I think Balance, now he's conscious, is just full of murderous rage, and it's going to shoot him. I'll say shoot him in the head, but I'm using a blaster rifle in one hand.
You can kind of do. Oh, it can't move.
You just destroy the controls.
Fuck. You do something. You do something horrible. God damn it.
You were shooting a static object. How the fuck?
I did it anyways.
But yeah. I don't know, I'm not definitely.
You had one job.
It's just I'm going to at some.
Okay, so we limp into the transport. Who has piloting?
Yeah.
Because this is not planetary.
Yeah, these would be space. So yeah.
Okay.
Although we're only taking it back to planets on the other place on the planet.
Well, actually, no, Hilo, you can't fly it.
Why not?
You need to actually start treating the rest of them who've taken a lot of damage. Because, again, you're the medic.
I do have 4 agility, so I could do it.
Yeah, and I have 4 agility, so I could do it.
Okay, what kind of medical supplies does this thing have?
It's a stormtrooper ship, none.
How about all the medical supplies?
Maybe this was disinfectant.
Let's see. Maybe this was the ship that this was their MASH unit.
I think that's probably worthy of a light side token, to be honest.
Yeah, this was their MASH unit that we just mercilessly murdered.
Yeah, those are all doctors.
All of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Gray, you're supposed to be allowing us to try and about good people here, okay?
They're Imperial doctors. You know.
Well, truthfully, they were combat doctors. They tried to kill us.
We essentially just murdered the Imperial equivalent of the Peace Corps.
Imperial Peace Corps.
Frickin' battle medics, I swear to God.
Or Unit 731, the Japanese doctors who did horrible experiments.
Wow. Yeah.
You just went there, yay!
It's Imperials.
We try not to go there regardless. Okay, where the fuck are the healing rolls? I forget.
Ask added.
Added never used them.
Really?
No one got injured enough.
Yeah,
You must
we
have.
were- No, not really.
I distinctly remember getting healed by him.
Yeah, I was at him. You guys don't remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, I found them.
Okay, healing rules. So, if you have over half damage, that's 2
Average.
difficulty. Half damage is 1 difficulty, and clearing crits is whatever their severity is for difficulty.
Alright, let's go from the top to the bottom. Who's the worst?
I have 10 wounds and a crit of 2.
I'm gonna say you can try and heal 2 people in the time you've got.
Knock, you should be at 14 out of 15, not 15 out of 15.
I already used the stim pack, so
Oh, you already had a stim pack today. All right.
Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking Knock and then Tybus.
Like, and in the meantime, who's trying to figure out how to make this thing take off?
And I'll hit myself with a stim pack. Hit myself with a stim pack to.
I think
Actually,
Tybus.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll assist. I'll co-pilot.
We are actually flying this thing now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Gray, would I get anything from the quality of the materials on this thing?
It's New Order. They don't really care about their people.
I was going to say, 3 black dice.
So I've got basically what I need and nothing
Yeah,
to
that's it.
process.
Yeah, the medical supplies are essentially a shotgun to put down anybody that fell down and broke their leg.
Oh no, it's the worst game horror control I've ever played.
Okay, so
You
that's...
gotta take the armor off them first. Armor-like is expensive.
Oh, yeah, it's way more expensive now.
Okay, so you only get 2 wounds back, unfortunately.
Yay.
And 1 strain as well. And then, shall I go for crits or should I heal Tybus?
Heal wounds first.
Should I keep healing Knock or should I heal Tybus?
Who's got the most HP?
Isn't Tybus the one flying the plane?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so I can't heal him, never mind.
Probably not.
I'll keep healing Knock then.
So I'll swap off with. I'll swap off. It's not like there's that
No.
big a deal.
you can't. You can only do 1 first aid roll.
Oh, damn.
Can I get some healing?
Alright, fine.
Nitty gritty of oh dear God, we actually are wounded. We need to stop.
Okay, 2.
Like literally, our heroes are just completely covered in band-aids all the time.
2 wounds, but you take a bit of strain.
Just means I'm doing my job right.
That's true.
So,
See, it turns out I had to guess on the anesthetic, and you're just a bit too resistant to it.
Or not resistant enough, and that knocked him out a little bit.
Probably a good thing you didn't try to treat our pilot.
Well, actually, I have absolutely no strain right now.
The stump of my hand is no longer bleeding as badly. That's good.
Yay.
Painkillers are fun.
Technically, it's your entire arm that's missing. I mean,
Well, I mean, I do have a plasma or a fusion cutter.
yeah, that's
I
all
thought you were
fun.
going to say plasma gun there. Yeah,
We're not LGLing the characters.
yet.
It's up to Gray.
What I was saying was,
Cauterize the wound.
It's up to Gray. It just felt like for a knife, a hand as opposed to an arm felt more appropriate.
I think a hand is more appropriate.
And it's the same cost to replace the gun distance.
Yeah, it is unfortunately the same cost.
Oh, if that's the case, then there's no real issue.
Basically, the hand is the expensive bit, and like the arm, there's cheaper chips.
Well, that does make some sense, since the
Yeah,
hand's got all the friggin' digits and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot more complex overall.
Mm.
Sounds like far too much common sense.
Boy. Alright, so, mind doing a bit of healing for Tybus?
He said I could only heal 2.
2, because now you're going to run into the next problem. Which is, if you're in the comlink, you are pretty much just getting the gravity of the situation.
So what is the gravity of the situation?
There's 2 Imperial Star Destroyers in orbit.
2?
2.
Fucking 2.
How many assault boats do you think are landing in the main starport? Also, Jar, why are you becoming a monster?
I don't know.
Stop messing with his token.
I'm the raid boss.
God damn it. Damn it, Jar!
You're in rage.
He's switching sides.
I stopped the fight in rage.
That is absolutely not in your contract to me, goddammit.
Alright, so there are 2 Star Destroyers in orbit, which is impressive.
Yep.
Great.
The kind of comms.
Attacking.
Pretty much the last thing you hear over comms before it switches is, you know, we have resistance, they have seized a assault boat, and, you know, we are vectoring, switch comms, vectoring in, and that's it.
Shit. Actually, can I attempt to switch our comms to whatever theirs is?
Yes,
as a computer test.
Yeah.
Alright. You got computers. What's yours? 3? 1?
3 is a 3 with 1. You probably actually are better.
My computers is 3 with 2.
Okay, so you should roll it, and I'll give you an assist.
So that's a blue. What are we looking at? Difficulty of 3, 2, 1?
3. Hacking Imperial comm units. I'm going to upgrade it as well.
Not even hacking, just basically surfing the waves.
Yeah.
I'm counter upgrading. And bam.
Oh.
So
maybe we didn't patch into theirs, but we patched into the defense. Is the planetary defense?
The angry redneck.
Now the comms are encrypted, but the mainframe link up to the Star Destroyer isn't.
Positional data for the Star Destroyer would be very useful, because that would mean we know where we need to not go.
Yeah, that could be.
We have access to like the operation plan of X will go Y at Z time. We just don't know what the comms are and how they're responding to the situation.
Up to you,
So
Gray.
we've got the basic outline of the initial plans, and then what we've done. We don't really have the idea.
That makes more sense. So in our fiddling with the radio and trying to essentially hack into the new broadcast, we uncovered the mission plans and the actual ship's logger, so we know generally what their plans are and where they're going to go and what they're going to do.
And that's signal intelligence there.
Ta-da!
Yeah. It looks like they're pretty much here to stay. They're setting themselves up with some, holding the main areas. Deploying troops to all major cities, and also
2 of them.
Getting the science team in, apparently.
So we're
Well, they
sort of
must have
screwed.
heard. Well, I was going to say they must have heard somehow about the blooming force crystals then, because there's no other reason they would come to set up shop here. It's a literal frozen shithole. And this is a lot of force for a frozen shithole if they didn't know about the force crystals.
Probably good. Occupying this place, it means that we have a better chance of surviving manage to get off planet than if they decided to blast it from orbit.
I mean, yes.
Considering that we have 2 Star Destroyers in orbit, I'm trying to look on the bright side here.
I do get that.
Oh my.
And we know where the Star Destroyers are now, so we know where not to go in terms of hyperspacing out of here. So we need to get this thing back to the Lambda.
We need to probably
And get the fuck out of here.
get the Lambda back. I imagine it's going to be confiscated.
Well, I'm pretty sure the entire starport's just on lockdown.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The starport consists of a frozen field.
These are Imperials. They have the troops to lock something like that down.
Of course, there is another pertinent point that just came to mind. We haven't exactly had much luck finding our friend the Gamorrean, have we?
No, but he's a secondary concern at this point.
Surviving is probably your primary course.
Yeah, I'm going to point out as soon as we
first contact.
As soon as we lift off the ground, we're probably going to eat a turbo laser, so we might want to set the autopilot on this thing and have it fly out just so it gets blown up.
No, at this point we're already well on our way.
Well, I think at this point, like, we're sticking low, going through mountain valleys, trying to stay off their radar, but...
At that point, I'll probably have to ask for a piloting check just to see how well you're doing all this.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, the other thing is, a turbo laser from from space into targeting us would probably be very, very difficult. Not impossible, but extremely difficult.
A wing of...
I don't know. Given the size of this vessel, it probably would be damn near impossible.
But I would not be surprised if they spotted us and sent a wing of TIE fighters in.
Yeah.
Well, somebody with mechanics or computers could do the craft or one over to make sure there aren't any obvious homing the beacons or whatever.
Or at least disable the transponder.
Oh, hey, there's a little button here that says press in case of hijacking. I wonder what that does.
And why is it flashing red?
So, computers check to find out if there's any tracking.
Yep.
Get a blue dice for help.
Can do, yep.
I mean,
and
there will
be. Difficulty of?
Average. You can, but I'm going to upgrade it. Because I like despairs. Despairs allow me to do horrible things to you.
Ray, you've had enough. Consider it a critical intervention.
You have, I'm sorry, this obsession you have with chopping up limbs is just unhealthy.
Amputees.
For everyone around.
I don't know what the hell it is with me today, but I just can't seem to pass a roll.
Somebody else have computers?
Oh, no.
And do we have a mechanic?
Yes.
Yeah, we do actually.
Yes, I'm a mechanic. What do you need for your mechanical needs?
Shut down the transponder, make sure there aren't any trackers on this thing, and then probably do something about the fact that it sticks when you open the hatch.
And preferably don't cut the engines out while you're doing it.
God, there's so many things you're asking for. God. All right. What's the difficulty? For just checking the ship to see if there's anything that shouldn't be on.
That should just be average then. Again, upgraded.
I'll upgrade myself. Okay. Rolling.
Yep. Triumph.
Well, we got the transponder off at least.
Well, no, that would have been a success.
If there was a transponder.
We don't even know if there is one, so...
Every ship has a transponder, it's kind of standard issue.
But there's something else that we
found a stockpile of heavy weaponry?
No, we were trying to turn off the transponder and we accidentally turned off the tracking beacon.
That's what the transponder is.
Yeah, I would say that...
I'm talking about a hidden tracking beacon rather than the transponder.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
We turn off the small tactical nuclear device hidden inside the hold.
I was about to go off.
What was that ticking sound when you were back there?
Don't worry,
nothing important.
Here's my chronometer. Nothing at all.
What's this big black sphere with a clock on it?
Shh.
It's your retirement. Yeah, it's his retirement plan.
But really, we managed to do something important, but not what we were trying to do. What?
Gray said we got the tracker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got the IFF on, but you've managed to deal with the tracker.
However, do they know which of their shuttles has been taken?
Considering the fact one of them will have blasted off and the other two probably won't, I don't think it's going to be a massive stretch for them to work it out.
Did you throw that AP grenade into the middle of the other one, anyways?
We forgot to do that.
We did forget to do that.
So how are you dealing with the incoming TIE fighters?
Didn't have time.
Incoming what?
TIE fighters.
Oh yeah.
Does this thing have any weaponry?
Yes.
It does.
It has a gun.
Yes, it has an anti-personnel gun.
It should still be enough to maybe fend off TIE fighters.
Anti-personnel.
My stick.
Yeah, I think we actually got hit with it before.
I would recommend that whoever's piloting it tries to hide us from TIE fighters, because I do.
That's why Hylo's taking the stick, blood smeared as she is.
Alright, time to do some nice basic. So, what's your plan? Are you just going to try and hide in a snowstorm? Are you going to try to hit the deck and park up somewhere?
Are there any glaciers?
Yeah, there'll be glaciers all over the place.
Glaciers possibly with massive canyon-like cracks in them?
Yes, with no onward like stalagmites or stalactites at the end.
I'll be right back.
Canyons don't have stalactites because they don't have a roof.
Well then, sideways poking things.
Glaciers with like holes in you.
Do we have a gunner?
We have several gunners.
We have several people who can use the gun. I don't think it's fair to say they're actually qualified gunners, though.
That's what I mean. Do we have anybody with a gunnery skill?
Oh, I don't think so.
Since that would help, you know.
Well, it would.
What difficulty am I looking at here, Gray?
Depends how much you want to push it.
Oh, I'm looking for away from the TIE fighters and possibly a clear shot, but I'll take it if I can just crash a couple of them into the wall.
Okay, so average difficulty with an upgrade, I think.
Are we trying to outmaneuver TIE fighters in a flying assault boat?
Yes.
Yes.
I see nothing that could go possibly wrong except everything.
We've done this once before, it was fine.
We have maps, don't we? Like topography maps?
It'll have maps built on board, yeah.
The exact same maps that they're using, but...
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have them because
still better
they're
than just looking out the window.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have them because they're, TIE fighters.
Yeah, true.
Can I use the storm to cover us a bit?
Yep. If you want to get a couple of blue dice.
Alright, Commander Cole, what you need to do is turn left at the giant ice sculpture. No, not that one, the next one. No, the one before the third one. Yeah.
That one, yes.
Let's just shoot the damn guns.
Hey! I think we did it.
I think she succeeded.
Yeah, you managed to lose a few TIE fighters.
Not all of them?
Probably not all, but yeah, actually with
Alright,
that,
how
all
many
of them.
we got left?
Nah, I'm going to say that's actually all of them.
With that kind of roll, yeah, all of them.
Alright, Zach's take another crack at that transponder. Hello?
I can hear you.
He's still, yeah.
Maybe I should try the computer
didn't duck out for a sec.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I did.
I'm thinking...
I can randomly hit stuff.
Skullduggery to, work out how to smash it effectively? Mechanics is like, ooh, I can...
I mean, computers might work because it probably has a setting.
We already tried that.
Oh, did we? I thought we just tried the mechanics.
No.
Literally,
Tad just tried it.
play the transponder in the ship if you had to, finding it, and then just smashing it.
Yeah, I can do skullduggery to, it's like, oh, yep, I've,
Just find the right wires and snip them.
Yeah,
Very rigged.
I've got 2 skullduggery, so that's what I was going to say.
Try not to cut out my thrusters, I kinda need them right now.
I'm going to upgrade.
I'll assist you, take a blue.
Average difficulty before the upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm going to counter upgrade because this is important.
3 yellow versus red purple.
Oh.
Well, that's successful.
Worked.
I did pick the skill name, so that's why it hasn't got a name on it.
Right, you're able to disable the transponder, and you've disabled the tracking beacon as well.